Hi everyone, Pietro here. I'm recording this video because I had some inspiration this morning when I woke up. I was thinking about how can I help the viewers to understand better the process to grow in Europe, go from 50k, usually is the starting point, 10k, 50k to 1 million, scaling in Europe. If you are like a USA brand or if you are a European brand in a specific marketplace, or a UK based brand, how can you expand it quickly? It's not easy, but I created a little script to read with some points so that you can have a bigger picture view of the process, because what we see over and over and over is that it's not about how much you know the little details on Amazon. It's about the big picture, especially if you want to scale, because you can do hundreds of things every day, but you need to focus only on the most important stuff, and then you need delegate stuff, hire people, invest your money in the right way. You don't need to focus on the small stuff, right? Okay, so we can go directly in the video. As always, this is a very small channel. If you are an Amazon FBA brand from USA or Europe that want to scale all over Europe with advertisement, better marketing, there is a link in our YouTube description. You can click, you can submit your information, you get a free analysis for your account with me directly. That I have 9 years of experience in this topic, and we can really help you scale your brand. You get the free analysis, and if you like the video, of course, like, subscribe and share with people that might like this video. Is very useful. So the first step we want to talk about is what are the European marketplaces. The European marketplaces are usually Germany is the biggest one. I think it's same level with UK, but of course there is Germany, and there is France and Italy. These two other marketplaces are smaller than Germany, around the same size. Different behaviors happen in these two marketplaces. And then there is Spain. So European marketplaces are 4. The biggest issue with Europe is barriers of entry and barriers of expanding. So USA is a big marketplace, right? Europe is 4 different marketplaces altogether, and the trick when we work with clients is all about how can you make this process scale, efficient, cheap. You need to be able to do stuff that can scale quickly. So this is the first issue with Europe. But anyway, it's not so easy to expand to Europe, but there is an opportunity, and if you can make it, it's harder for competition to beat you, so to steal your market share, because you did so much work, and it's harder for people to beat you if you are positioned in each marketplace efficiently with advertisement, with the best listing optimization. And the problem is we see often that Amazon sellers, when they talk with us, they do free analysis with us, maybe they're optimized only with one marketplace. If you're good on one marketplace, there is very high probability that maybe other marketplaces can be optimized too easily, because you have already the knowledge to do that, right? So this is the first thing I wanted to talk about. The first step, let's say, is about fixing the foundations. So I took some notes. For sure you need to have high converting listing images. You need to have good bullet points in translation. We use a lot of AI to do good translations for each marketplace. And then you can take the top sellers and optimize with a native speaking person, but AI is doing a great job. Then having the keywords. The keywords, to do good the keyword optimization takes time. We use AI, so we suggest you to use AI processes. Maybe in future we will show you how to do that, to do keyword analysis for each marketplace. with different languages. It takes time. You need to do, first of all, for the main important marketplaces, but of course it's very easy to translate the bullet points in different languages. Is very easy after you translated the bullet points in different languages to fit the keywords, the best keywords in the bullet points. So it's not complex process. To be honest, is all about scale. So how can you do it at scale efficiently without spending 1,000 for each listing? In that situation, if you want to talk about that, there is the free analysis. We can tell you how to do that in the meeting, in the free analysis with us. You can get the free plan for free. And then the keywords is all about getting indexed, and then after you are indexed on the keywords, we usually use PPC to push the keywords, right? But of course you need to be indexed, you need to have an optimized title, and then PPC will stimulate the keywords of the keyword ranking, right? Another important things that I forgot to write it here in my notes is about compliance. So Europe has some basic rules that you need to follow. So of course there is the CA certification, the Lucid registration. You need to have a translation of each marketplace where you sell on the packages, and you need to have instructions manuals and warnings in each language of the marketplace where you sell. Keep in mind also that when you scale, you need to be legally compliant 100%, of course. But if you want to test in small the marketplace, sometimes there is no need to be fully 100% translated in all the languages. Other things that are to be kept in mind: images. So images convert much better when you have text in the images, right? There is two ways to do this topic. We've seen good results in both ways. You can have one image with four languages or 4 or 5 languages: English, French, Spanish, and Italian. It takes a lot of space, but it's not so bad, because you need to keep in mind that European people sometimes speak different languages, right? For example, if you sell in Italy, there are some people speaking German, some people they speak I think German. If you sell in Belgium, people I think speak French and German. So some countries speak different languages. People don't speak all the time English. I mean, in Germany, some people speak English. So you can have one translation for each marketplace. Is good. If you want to start quickly, you can have 4 translations in the images for each marketplace. You can upload different translation images for each marketplace, right? And this improves a lot the conversion rate. So usually the fastest way to optimize Amazon in Europe, as you do in the USA, is optimize the main image. That's the most efficient way to improve your listing, improve much the main image, and then you focus on the secondary images, right? So after this, the step that we talk about over and over and over is quite obvious, but it's so important: this scaling with PPC. Scaling with PPC, of course we do it as a service, so I would like you to sign up with us regarding this topic. But we've seen over and over, is the fastest way to grow fast is with Amazon PPC made at scale. Usually the sponsored product advertisement strategies are the fastest, the most important strategies. Is also one of the most scalable. ASIN targeting campaigns is the most scalable strategy in Europe, because ASINs are independent from language. So that's the starting point. We use ASINs for products async targeting campaigns for products that have misunderstanding in the keywords, they don't have a specific intent, or if we want to scale very quickly, fast and cheap. So for small stores that we work with as an agency or as coaches, we try to focus a lot of async campaigns because you can scale all over Europe, in Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, with those campaigns. And then of course there is the keyword campaign. We focus a lot, we don't use too much automatic campaigns. There is some reason for that, I don't have time to explain it here. We use a lot of exact and phrases campaigns, and I think this is the basics, right? Sponsor product campaigns, async targeting campaigns, keyword targeting campaign, some sponsor brand campaigns, but not too much because we need to have usually a video. Having a videos is the best way to do sponsor brand. Otherwise you use the sponsor collection advertisement that is harder to monitor, harder to track, is harder to track the performances. Sponsor display, yes, there is also that opportunity. I think is the last one to try, especially in Europe, because you need to think about can you do it scalable. The most scalable stuff are async and keyword campaigns at the beginning, especially if you're small. So that's the starting point. If you want to expand fast all over the marketplace, why not doing that? PPC in Europe is cheaper compared to USA. It's tricky. It's more SEO optimized compared to USA, in my opinion. The biggest difference we see, and that's the reason why we don't use automatic campaigns, is because Europe is much smaller, is a marketplace made of more long tail keywords. Let me explain that. So keyword phrases are shorter, but they are in different languages, so it's harder to aggregate data. So it's harder to optimize bad data because, for example, some keywords in Italy or Spain are used so rarely that you cannot optimize by data. So that's why we don't use too much automatic sometimes, because using a SEO advertisement strategy is more efficient. You can exactly select the right keywords and target on them specifically. So that's another big problem with Europe. We do a lot of stuff manually or with AI, but we avoid sometimes automatic campaigns because it's harder to optimize, and we would spend so much money for our clients if we use only automatics. That's another difference with us compared to other agencies. We focus, or other coaches or consultants, we focus on manual targeting, and we are able to spend much less for testing at the beginning. So and of course, if you want to scale in Europe, all the basic metrics important to USA are valid here too. So we focus on tacos, and we focus on going very hard on specific keywords with advertisement, and then using softwares and automations. So SEO analysis done with AI is the starting point. It's the most important stuff. Optimized listing, and then we focus on software that track the tacos and the hacos, and we make it scale as much as possible. We push as much as possible with advertisement. Software that we use are, for example, Labs or Django Scout, Helium 10, Data Dive, Scaling Insights. We use all the most common software, but you need a software that tracks the tacos, the ACOS. After you track the tacos, you are able to define an hypothesis of ACOS. This is a little trick that we use, and then we use the ACOS specifically for each product, and then we get back to the tacos and we see the results when you optimize with a specific target ACOS. It's a little trick that we use and there are some software to simplify that. If you want to know all the software to do that, let me know, and I will talk about more about that in the next videos. Write a comment about what the next topic you want to talk about. And scaling with operations. So if you want to scale in Europe, my suggestion is to hire a VA for sure, 100%. And then the fastest way is hire an agency to optimize all the listings or tell you what to do exactly. And then a PPC agency is going to be able to create advertisement at scale quickly and fast. We are able to make stuff more and more efficiently because we did it over and over with different clients. We know all the processes and softwares, so usually it's much cheaper if you invest in an external agency like us or other people. You need for sure to stock products all over Europe. You need to have a VAT for each marketplace where you stock products. That's important stuff to do. The threshold to do that, in my opinion, is to be able to sell, I would say maybe 10,000 per year in each marketplace is the minimum, maybe, to make it worth to open a position. But of course, if you have a VAT position, you will be able to have a prime delivery in one day in each marketplace. So it's very important to do that. It's reducing also the shipping costs, so you can reduce the price. And then what about yeah, there is other ways to scale, of course, all over Europe, is launching more products. Everyone, so I was finishing the video and the battery ended. So to conclude the video, so that's the macro strategy. It's very simple, but it's the most important stuff. If you like the video or if you want more videos specifically to any topic, let me know, because I'm hoping to record more videos. You just needed to comment below. Please subscribe and like the video so that I know what you people like. And always remember that we are offering a free analysis about anything that you want to understand regarding your Amazon PPC analysis. You can get the free strategy that we use. You can get the free strategy to scale Amazon brands all over Europe, how to launch, how to expand, how to launch more products, all this kind of stuff. You can go on our YouTube channel and you can get this analysis done for you for free. And that's all. I will record more videos about this topic, I think, because I think it's the best way for Amazon sellers to grow and make more money on Amazon. Yes, launching more products, yes, but why not expanding all over Europe quickly and fast with advertisement? That's why we do it as a service, because it's the thing that brings more results faster. Takes time and effort, of course, but if you do it very efficiently with optimized process, you can get good results. Thanks a lot, okay? Have a good day.